Toyota Corolla Sixth Generation, E90, 1987. The Corolla E90, introduced in 1987 for the 1988 model year, was the sixth generation of cars sold by Toyota under the Corolla nameplate. It was the last generation of Corolla to be classified as a subcompact car and the first to be exclusively front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The performance option of rear-wheel drive was dropped. For general export, the trim levels were Base, XL, GL, SE, and SE Limited. The GTI, known as the SX Seca and R-Hatch in Australia, was a high-performance model powered by the 4H engine. It was offered with hatchback and also 5-door liftback bodywork in some markets. The North American GTS Coupe shared the same engine. The all-wheel drive Sprinter Carib wagon used a beam axle rear suspension with coil springs, while the rest used struts all around. In South Africa, the E90 was manufactured and marketed by Toyota under the Carry, Conquest, and Taz model names. In a pair of similar joint ventures with General Motors, E90 variants with minor cosmetic changes were locally manufactured and sold as the George Prism and Holden Nova in the United States and Australia respectively. The majority of the Corolla range was replaced in June 1991 for the Japanese market, but production for export markets continued into 1992, and Australian Holden production extended until mid-1994. The all-wheel drive wagon was sold from 1988 to 1994 and had different bodywork to other Corollas. It replaced the Tercel 4WD wagon, Sprinter Carib in Toyota's lineup. It retained the Sprinter Carib name in Japan, but was marketed as the Corolla Touring in Europe and some other countries, and as the Corolla All-Track in the United States. The 1.3-liter sedan has a 4-speed manual transmission. Later all 1.3-liter engines had 5 speeds, or a 3-speed automatic transmission. The 4WD sedan is powered by the 1.6-liter 4AF. The 1456cc 3E engine was only fitted to the Japanese market wagon, commercial version. The only sedan with the high-output 1.5-liter 5AF HE engine was the SE Limited G, the FX, hatchback. Received this engine in the FX Versus and FX ZS models. The FX hatchback was oriented at sportier drivers in Japan and was only available with the 1.5-liter 5A engine and with a powerful 4H engine. Only a limited number of these were sold with the 5-door bodywork. The Sprinter sedan has a third window in the C-pillar and was unique to Toyota Vista Store Japanese dealerships. The 5-door liftback was only available to the Sprinter in Japan, although Europe and some other export markets received this body style with Corolla badging. The E90 211 and Truno were also fitted with a supercharged engine. It used an SC12 Roots-type supercharger and a top-mounted intercooler that was fed cool air via a scoop on the bonnet. They generated 206 Nm, 152 pounds-feet, at 4,400 revolutions per minute as opposed to the naturally aspirated 4H's 136 Nm, 100 pounds-feet, at 4,800 revolutions per minute. In May 1989, the 90 series Corolla received a light facelift, including larger bumpers and a shift to fuel-injected engines for all models aside from the 1.3. Also new was the 4-wheel drive diesel sedan using the 2-liter 2C engine.